Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have day 2 and day 3 of my December daily. So, on day 2, we got our Christmas tree. So, we always get our Christmas tree from the Lions, and I was super excited that we were able to go so early so they weren't picked over. And I just snap a couple pictures, them trying to decide on a tree, and then Julianne posing by the tree. And then I also have a picture of them trying to get the tree straight on our front porch. And Lucas would think it was straight, and then Christopher was like, no, not straight. So they had to move it around a couple times. So that was kind of funny. So I grabbed the, I think it's the Christmas tree quad trees cut file from Cut to You, and it's 80% off with the code from the blog. So definitely head over and check that out. You get 4 of them. I only cut one. I cut it at like I think it's like 3... 2x3 maybe, and no, it's like it's almost like a 3x4 actually, now that I think about it. I think it's like 3x3.8, and I cut it out in that plaid, and I kind of am starting to think that maybe I'm going to get that plaid paper on every layout in this album, which is kind of fun. So I'm going to put that on the title block. And then I got my Bramble Fox box in the mail, and it had this super fun tree and truck. And of course, we put our tree in our truck to get it home. Now, the funny thing is, when I initially looked at this tree, I was like, is it broken? Like, there's something wrong with this tree. It's like missing a side. I'm like, is it supposed to like tuck under something? And then I realized, oh, it's designed to fit perfectly in the truck. So that's what I did with it. And then I added the number 2 as well as a couple of those fake brads. And then I am going to start working on just decorating my photos a little bit. So I knew I wanted to use a bunch of arrows on the photo of them in the bottom, trying to figure out if the tree is straight. And so I found this one in an ephemera pack, and I knew I had another one, but I here I am looking for it. Like, I don't know where it is. It's on my desk somewhere because I found it when I was all done, but that's okay. So I'm looking through the mistletoe or mittens and mistletoe sticker book, and there's this super cute little like camp trailer, and that's what the Lions use on the lot. So, and I love that it was yellow, because it was, I don't know what color it is there, but I thought, okay, maybe it'll stand out. Well, I had to put it on the right-hand side, and since it's a clear sticker, you could kind of see the tree through it a little bit. So I actually found another one that is green, that is facing the right direction. So I'm going to put that on the photo of Julianne. Then on the photo of the boys, I just have 2 tags, or 2. One's a tiny little tag that says holiday happening with the days of the week, and then another piece of ephemera that says where and when. So I'm going to attach those down, and then I will circle Friday because it was a Friday, and then I actually spelled lions wrong. So you'll see that there's a little sticker with some arrows on that, and that just covers up my mistake. I also am going to go through my little container of Christmas stuff and find two chipboard arrows. I'm going to put those on. I'm also going to add two word stickers that say memories together, and that will complete that photo. I am going to cover the tag hole with one of these brats, and that is going to do it for that side. Oh yeah, I forgot. I added a tag to do my journaling because I don't have any place to really journal because I want to tell the story of why there's so many arrows down there in that bottom. So you can see there, that side is all done. So that's day number 2. So now I'm going to work on day number 3. So day 3 is going to have 3 photos. So this bottom one I am going to make into a flip up. And because they have 2 photos, Julianne held the banner for her school in the parade, and I just go ahead and put one in the pocket, and then the other one I am going to put a little bit of decoration on the back, and I'm going to start with this. I don't know what color paper this is. It's poinsettia paper. And then some red and white check. Is it check? It's kind of a plaid. I'm going to put that there thinking that I'm going to be able to journal on that. And I probably could, but I think it would have got lost. So I'm going to have to find like a journaling block to go there instead. I add a little cardinal down there at the bottom for a little decoration. And this is where I'm going to go through some bits and pieces to find anything that I could possibly use for decoration as well as a journaling spot. I have a little bit of tea. Maybe I can keep my voice. So I'm going to try all these. Nothing is going to work. I am going to look at this paper pad because on the front I saw that there was some blue lined paper, and it actually has a big like design on it. So I'm literally just going to cut that bottom corner off of this paper, and I'm going to use that as my journaling. I don't have a whole lot to write. Luckily, I had friends that were down there to take this picture because I had to work, but it's super cute. And then, so on the same night as the parade, we always have the courthouse lighting, but I was sick and I didn't feel like going down there. So we always go to my friend's house and have soup after the courthouse lighting, and her dad wasn't feeling so well either, so we just went to her house, and you can actually hear the singing and you can see the lights from her porch. And then they also did a fireworks show afterwards, so that was super fun. And so I just grabbed a picture of the fireworks, and that is this one here that I am trimming down to fit in that pocket. And I'm going to embellish this picture. I'm not actually going to embellish the bottom pictures. I'm trying to make it so it's the exact same size as the picture on the other side. That way you don't see anything different. So there it is. And I'm going to add that floral poinsettia to it. And then I think this is where I'm going to make my flip. No, I think I'm going to find a card. Yeah. I'm going to find a card, and this is just a cut cut apart piece from one of the paper pads that I am using. And I'm going to do a little bit of embellishing on it, but really not much. I'm going to add a little Christmas tree, and then I'm going to add a star over where that heart is in gold, just to give it a little extra oomph. And that's all that is going to be on that card. And here I was saying that, oh, I think I'm going to use that plaid paper on every page, but I am now seeing that that plaid paper didn't make it. So I might actually make a little banner and put it up there in the top, or do a strip of it, because I really do think I want to try and have that that plaid paper on each page. So I might play with that when I am done here. So you won't see that in the close-ups, but you'll see it in a final flip through if I actually do it. I also found a chipboard piece that says Twinkle Twinkle. I'm going to add that to the top photo with a clear sticker of another Christmas tree. And here is where I had to go off camera because I could not seem to get any washi tape to work. So it took a very long time and a different washi tape, but I made it happen. And I did glue it on both inside and outside. So you can see that flip right there. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. And I'll see you soon for another day. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.